Her father wandered off from an Urbana hospital and was missing for 6 hours. Good evening. I'm Aaron Bennett.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. 75-year-old Daniel Eddy is back in the hospital now, and Carle is looking into how the whole thing could have happened. WCI3's Maggie Hockenberry tells us more about the search and how this isn't the first time he's taken off.
He'd been in the hospital since Friday.
Michelle Eddy was getting ready to take her father home from Carle Hospital. But after waiting outside, he was nowhere to be found.
Me and my daughter were sitting there watching all these different people come out, and it's not him.
Eddy says she waited for 30 minutes and quickly found out her father was gone.
Security was alerted, and the 6-hour adventure started.
The Urbana police were called, and the search for the elderly man began.
I was terrified, scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how to help.
75-year-old Daniel Eddy was found on this street, 3 miles from the hospital, after a 6-hour search. He wound up on West Church Street in Champaign. A couple noticed his hospital bands and called the police.
My phone rang, and it was the officer, and he said, "We found him." I said, "What?" He said, "We found him."
But Eddy says, unfortunately, it's not the first time this has happened.
I believe someone should have been with him, considering that they were notified that because this is not the first time. This is the 3rd time.
She says although he's still struggling, she's thankful he was found alive.
He's in pretty bad shape right now. They found him with blood sugars over 690. Very delirious, very dehydrated.
That was Maggie Hockenberry reporting for us. Eddy may come home sometime tomorrow. And we reached out to Carle Hospital for a response. They say, quote, "We take seriously our responsibility to care for each person while they are in the hospital and for the health and safety when leaving." They've also been in communication with the family and are now reviewing how patients are discharged. The hospital has safeguards in place like monitors and alarms, but they're evaluating how to make Carle an even safer place.
The Champaign man accused of shooting a